Patrick Mahomes and Tyreek Hill.
Now from the 30.
Yeah.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to second.
Nah, you got you know who you got to play? Elman got the Super Bowl. That's crazy. You got it's the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Baltimore Ravens.
And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers,
no, come on, show Lamar.
They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked.
Show his highlights and shit.
And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Well, that's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. Second and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving the running back a crease to run through. And that's a nice job to hold him just a couple of force the third down.
It's Kamar Jones. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. Hands up forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, they took a lot of plays out. They got new plays. They took a lot of plays out.
Second and 10. Back to the ground game here. Gurley. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47.
Nah, it's not
The
enough.
loss, and now 3rd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
On 3rd down, Ryan. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle.
You put in BUILTFORTTUFF1's. Hold on.
The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down.
Hold on, I got to call you right back, Jay. My sister-in-law called me. She's probably bringing my son.
Reached the voicemail box up. Good.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's over, but I think Jalil is trying to ask me for the night. I don't know what hockey is saying, but I just wanted to let y'all know because we're going to be heading out in a minute.
All right, can you see what she's going to if he can stay? Because if not, you bring him home.
Here's Gurley now. Toss right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Yards on the pickup.
Yeah.
Nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down.
Okay. All right.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And incomplete. Hayden Hurst, former first-round pick, the intended target. And it's 3rd and short.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case,
And another thing they did, they the screen different, the screen better.
3rd and 2, now Ryan.
Screen, you know, you should throw the screen, you should turn all the way around doing dumb shit.
Brings up 4th. So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
BUILTFORTTUFF #1.
first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth.
Fort, F-O-R-T. I don't know why.
They're going on fourth down. It's Ryan. It's complete to Jones.
Nah, built Fort Tough,
right
the
around
number
the
1.
20. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. They should run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
BUILTFORTTUFF, number 1.
Here's Gurley. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
At the 15-yard. A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd and 5.
Yeah.
2nd and 5 now. Ryan, his pass caught at the 4.
UFF, number 1.
End zone for a Falcon touchdown.
I'm about to send it to you.
A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Point after try forthcoming.
Point after.
It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead.
The score, Falcons 7, Cowboys nothing. Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness.
Hey, yo, go to my stream and see if you can see it.
He's just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Prescott from the gun. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Grady Jarrett busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
You can see it. You see me playing the Cowboys.
EA Sports.
7, Cowboys nothing.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Yo, this shit crazy, yo.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion.
Come on over and get beat on unless you want me to come over there and beat on you.
You're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Going to take a shot for Gallup. Into double coverage, and it's
that.
intercepted.
Let's go now.
Picked up by Keanu Neal. And he takes
touchdown, baby.
Into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
My motherfucking dirty birds, bitch.
We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here you are.
Yo, they took a lot of plays away too, yo. They got new plays. I said they took a lot of plays away.
Oh, without a doubt.
That stretch shit motherfuckers was doing, they took that out.
But here's the thing.
A lot of glitch plays, they took it out.
Defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overramped. Others say, I've got 2 touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kicks away.
Oh yeah, I already seen something somebody did, but I just did that on the low by myself.
He'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the
this is like if you don't know football,
not a good one.
gassed out.
First and 10 at their own 18.
It's okay.
Yeah. Like ain't none of that goofy shit, motherfucker. Busting through the line.
2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty
Can't stop motherfucking. Oh shit.
It does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They put out a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 15.
And take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
And I don't know about everybody calling them out. Like if you try to do the same play twice and I pressed up on you, they gonna pick that shit.
Well, there was no doubt that this offense was in desperate need of a quick answer, and they got it. One play, and they're right back in this game.
Because you got the sense if they stalled out here and then another score on the other side to make it a 3-score game, could have gotten up.
Oh, well, I guess we signed Will Cox.
And that'll make our score 14-7.
I said I guess we signed Wilcox because he on the
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
and you can put your corners in depth like how you want them, like to play the hook, the motherfucking flats and all that shit. But if you fuck up, your ass is toast.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown,
it's about the same shit. To tell you the truth.
When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's
that nigga keep playing me like that. I'm gonna torch his ass right now. Yeah, somebody named Born Blue.
I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Yeah.
First down to Ryan. He's going to have the hook up to Gage.
Nah, he hit fucking Cooper with a slant because I was in the blitz package. I didn't press him.
Yards, first down Atlanta.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great stuff. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that?
What are they talking about?
I didn't know Burger King had breakfast. Social line and
First down is good. He'll get about 4 here. Down to the 43-yard line.
McDonald's, all that guys on breakfast. So I didn't know Burger King had breakfast.
It's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later. Let's face it.
Oh, good fucking pick.
It's intercepted. It's Clinton Dix with a pick. And his guys
right
will
now,
take over at the 30-yard line.
I think he's going to do the same shit I got his ass now.
Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive and now the interception.
Yeah.
That's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because
13 days.
Things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
I'm surprised they ain't push it back.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And the throw on the sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
A second down throw for Prescott.
This nigga wide open.
It's Amari Cooper. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
First and 10 at the 35-yard.
First down throw for Prescott.
You get that. Let's go, Jones.
Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
You know it's crazy, they ain't got none of my plays I used to run. I gotta find some more shit. Nah, it's still the same dude, but I just gotta find new shit.
Here's second and 10. Throwing again. Ryan. Throwing left side.
Oh, that's right, Hurst.
30. The 20. Touchdown, Falcons.
Bounced off that hit stick. They do a lot of that too. They don't hit them right, they gonna bounce off that shit. And they run smart routes. You see, he was supposed to do like a down, out and up. He seen like that shit was covered, so he kept it on the slant.
He had to shake through some people, right? So that play, to me, a highlight film that should be accompanied by bass music, right? I mean, boom, 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 and he finds his way to the end zone. Terrific play.
It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Falcons 21, Cowboys 7. Younghoe Koo to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it no matter the sport, they say that great athletes, they can kind of
nowhere, little nigga, flex on him.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself. And that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. Buying time to his left. That one complete. Elliott.
Where the flag? He's over the line.
Right at midfield. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have the first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Prescott now from the 50. And that's Elliott, complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
First and 10, Prescott being chased out left. And this is caught.
Get the fuck out of here.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Prescott looks to throw on first. Looking in.
Oh, that's a pick. Come on.
CeeDee Lamb is intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Eluding the pressure right. He'll end up getting 5
You better fuck this line, bitch.
3rd down.
A gain of 5 yards brings up 3rd.
The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
I'll get him right here. He done.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Steps away to his left. That ball is caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup as the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys draw a bit closer. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
On the return, the Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Final play of the half. It's Ryan. Looking downfield for Jones. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this 1st half of action. 1st half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
To kick off for Atlanta.
It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now, they're dealing with second and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. They'll try to throw now. Prescott connects here with a tight end, Blake Jarwin. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. On fourth, they do snap it to Prescott. Open man, Lamb. It's complete. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Prescott to throw this time. Over the middle, complete. That's Elliott. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. 24-yard line. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. But anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. Nice pickup for a first down.
Boys, first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. First down, Prescott. Dancing to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for, but it'll be second down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Dallas, Texas is the spot, third quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get him into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
On third down, it's Prescott. Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. And he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They get 6 yards going for it on 4th, and now it's 1st and goal.
Cowboys 14.
Looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Dak Prescott taking it in. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game.
I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. About Now it's set to
It's
begin the next
Jaleel.
drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
And the Falcons.
Gurley again here on first down. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Well, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. And that will be incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. The Falcons will go for it. It's Ryan. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position.
On down.
Prescott on first down. And this one quickly to Lamb. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Down carry by Elliott, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It was Dante Fowler who got in there to bring him down.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside, but he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
Now on 2nd and 13, Prescott. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Blake Jarwin, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now Prescott. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown.
This thing is wide open.
3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone. So give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Kickoff for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Fielded right around the 8. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Return. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense.
And, pressure there as it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. We've got a one-score game with
ball, Matt
2
Ryan.
minutes remaining.